There was an old woman living in a village who always smiled, lively and be happy all the time. That was what Arian continued to wonder whenever he caught sight of the old woman who lived at the corner of his street. She wasn't wealthy. She didn't own a big house. Her outfit was plain, but her smile? It was the kind that could brighten even the gloomiest day. And today, Arian finally asked her the secret of her happiness in every situation. Arian sat next to the older woman who used to feed birds and sing old songs. "Hi," he started slowly. "May I ask you something personal?" She looked at him with a soft smile. "Sure, dear. How are you always so happy? I mean, I see you all the time and you're always smiling, regardless of what's going on around you." The woman's eyes sparkled for an instant, but Arian noticed a shadow behind her smile. She looked at the birds around her and replied, "Because I choose to be happy," she whispered. "It wasn't always like that. My name is Meher. I had a very small family, my parents, me, and my younger sister. Her name was Zena. She was so lively and full of dreams. We have no money, but we had each other. Each evening we would sit on the roof, munch on roasted corn, and talk about life. That connection, it was unbreakable." "What made it so strong?" Arian asked. Meher's eyes softened. "When she was 15, I quit college to work at a tailor shop. I sewed clothes from dawn till dusk so she could finish school. She didn't make me do it, but I knew she would have done the same for me. That sacrifice brought us closer than sisters. We were soulmates in the form of siblings. But life has its own plans." Her voice dipped. "When she was 19, Zena got ill. Something in her bloodstream. The doctors told us she could be cured, but the treatment was very expensive, and we couldn't afford it." Arian's heart tightened. "We tried everything, begged, borrowed, and even sold our mother's gold bangles. Still, it wasn't enough. I remember the night she died, holding my hand, still smiling, still worrying about me more than herself." A tear slipped down Meher's cheek. She didn't brush it away. "I broke. For weeks I stopped living. I just survived." "What changed?" Arian asked softly. "One night, I was alone on the roof, the same roof where we used to laugh. I looked up at the stars and muttered out loud, 'Zena, I don't think I can do this anymore.' And suddenly, a breeze brushed my cheek, warm and gentle, like she was hugging me from above and whispering, 'Live for me.'" She smiled through her tears. "So I made a promise. Not to the world, but to myself. I would find one thing every day to be grateful for. Just one, no matter how awful the day was." "That's how it started," she continued. "It could be anything. A stranger's compliment that I had kind eyes, buying a second-hand blue dress that fit perfectly, seeing a flower blooming outside my window, or the beauty of the rainy day." Arian listened intently. "Even on bad days, there's something. A warm cup of tea, a good song, the fact that I woke up without pain, that I still have memories of my sister, and that I'm alive." "And by choosing to look at things that way, it made you happy?" he asked. "No," she replied with a smile. "Choosing to see it that way made me happy. The world didn't change, my perspective did." Arian nodded slowly. "I always believe that happiness is a reward, something you receive after success." The old woman smiled. "No, my child, happiness is not a prize. It's a practice, a habit, and the beautiful part is you can begin any time you choose." Arian looked up at the sky and whispered, "Today, I'm thankful I met you." She smiled back, eyes sparkling. "And I'm thankful you asked." So if you're wondering how to be happy all the time, remember the old woman's secret. Choose one thing every day to admire, to appreciate, to smile about. Because happiness doesn't come from a perfect life. It comes from a grateful heart. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing moral stories.